Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a brief intro to LabVIEW video, which is going to help you get started with LabVIEW for FRC. And we are also going to be writing our very first program in LabVIEW called Hello World. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, LabVIEW is going to, what is LabVIEW? So LabVIEW is a programming graphical based software that integrates software and hardware for measurement and testing purposes, and it can also control applications. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, after you've gotten LabVIEW installed, you're just going to want to open it up. So I have mine right here, and make sure you have the FRC update suite installed on top of the regular LabVIEW version. So I'm just going to open up a blank VI, and now I'm just going to get these two side by side. So when you first open up something called a VI, which by the way stands for something called a virtual instrument, it will consist of something called a front panel right here, and also a block diagram, which you can see right here. So these are the two parts of a VI, and the front panel you can think of as the user interface of this virtual instrument. So it's going to be built with things called controls, which you can think of as inputs, and indicators, which you can think of as outputs. So for example, this is the controls palette, which you will use to place down controls. If you want to place down like a toggle switch or something, you're going to be able to control this. And then on the block diagram, this is going to be the place where all of your actual block-based code for this VI is going to be kept. And this can also interact with the front panel. So in our first program, we're going to be doing writing a program for Hello World. So how we're going to go about that is by using something called a string, which is an example of a controller indicator. So a string is basically, you can think of it as a collection of any characters on the keyboard. So it can be numeric, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or it can be the alphabet, like ASDF, anything like that can be a string. So what we're going to do is go here in this programming functions palette on the block diagram, go over here, scroll down to this pink box with the text in it. This is going to be called a string constant, and this is what we're going to use for our program to print out Hello World on the front panel. So I'll just type in Hello World right here. So that's our string constant. And now what I'm going to do is go on to the front panel, right click for the controls palette, and now I'm going to select the string indicator. And now what this is going to do is it's going to output anything we give it. So I'll just call it output for string. And now I can connect these two actually by doing something that's called a wire in LabVIEW. So this line right here, this squiggly line that's connecting both of them, is called a wire. And now what this is going to do is it's going to send our string constant information into this output function, which then on the front panel is going to output what we typed in right here. So if this program works, it should say Hello World right here. And we can run by clicking this arrow button on the block diagram or on the front panel right here. So I'm just going to click a run, see what our program does, and as shown on the screen, it did print Hello World, so we know our program worked. And that is how you create your first program on LabVIEW for Hello World.